EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from SoFi. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. Here comes 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Denver 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll go again with Williams. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Williams gets it on the draw. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. It's another run here for Williams. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Back to throw is Nix. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Now it's Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll go with Williams. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. First and goal. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Second and goal. They'll throw. It's Nix. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Denver. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. From his own end zone, Rashid Shaheed. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. First and 10. Herbert going to throw on this first play. The left side, catch made by McConkey. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points in a row.
20-yard pickup there. First down, L.A.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving.
And he will score. Juwan Johnson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. They run over center with Williams. He'll get about 2. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle. Third and 6. Here's Nix to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain, he just catches that ball and turns upfield. They extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Off-balance throw. It's complete. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
I fumbled the football. The Broncos have it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the carry, it's Williams. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Next, from the gun, on 3rd down. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
On 4th down, here's Nix. He gets this complete to Dulcich. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. A short game, down to the 7. Now here's second and goal. To throw is Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And now it's third and goal. Throwing is Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. And this one is blocked.
So they clearly have a beat on this kicking unit. Now, there's two ways to do it. They either have a tip on the long snapper or the holder. But either way, in this case, they're able to time the snap count perfectly, gain an advantage on the outside, and come away with a huge block.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They motion the slot man left. On first and 10, here's Herbert. He's going to take a shot down the field. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Justin Avoidby in there on the stop. Second and 7. Throwing. Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here's third and 7. He'll look to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Broncos.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That is brought in downfield by Sutton. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Denver first down. A give, and here comes Williams. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
Play action now. It's Nix. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to the air one more time. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Now a 3rd and 2. Reynolds is the motion man here. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's in. Josh Reynolds. Touchdown, Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4 At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. The throw on the run is complete. 12 yards on that hookup, and the Chargers have the first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Herbert now on first down. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down in the ground.
He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Throwing now is Herbert. A throw on the move is caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Herbert. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Oh, a loose football. But he'll gather it back in. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. To throw is Herbert. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. That one good for 26 yards.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On first down, Herbert.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Sending a receiver right. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. No run out of the gun. This is Mostert. He'll manage only a 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now, Herbert. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown Chargers. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Dulcich now brought in motion. They'll go play action with Nix. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Herbert now on first down. That one incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. That's caught! And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 31 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's a run. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Here now, second down and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, L.A. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on fourth down. Taking care of it on the third down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse. And I don't think that can be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Nix to throw. That's taken in by Franklin. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
Nix from the gun on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And he'll be taken down. Now it is first and goal. Shaheed in motion. A run on first and goal. A short game down to the 7. This looks like a design run. Third and goal. They'll run. And he will fight his way to the end zone. opens. Touchdown Chargers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Dicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to.
On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. And back deep is Marvin Mims. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. First and 10. Throwing is Nix. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he is going to bring this one pick six for touchdown. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
On 2nd down, here's Jones. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it'll be 3rd down. Jones to the air again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
They'll give it to Dobbins. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. It's Mostert on the option. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
To return, it's Mims. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Jones. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Number 14 with a pickup of 14 and a 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Jones. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Again, it's Jones. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos are able to edge a bit closer. With down 3 scores, and it's late, they're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Throwing now is Herbert. We'll try to set up the screen to Mostert. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. The They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A run with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 3rd and 6. Here's a handoff to Mostert. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.